From the heart of Wayne County, this is Wayne Goldsboro Television, Goldsboro, North Carolina. Today's the 22nd of February 2017, and this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner.
And happy George Washington's birthday. Today is the day George was born, kind of. And I told you the story.
How was he kind of born, Wayne?
Well, he was born in the early 1700s, right? And in the mid-1700s, we went from the Julian calendar to the Gregorian calendar. We eliminated 11 days right off the calendar, just like that. That really upset a lot of people, and they said they can't do that, but they did it. They eliminated 11 days, they just went poof, they went away. And what some people did is to remember certain days and dates in order to make sure everything was right. They added 11 days to their date of birth or to the anniversaries or whatever. So actually George Washington on the calendar, that day was February 11th, and he changed it to the 22nd himself as a young man. And that's the name of that tune. How about that? Anyway, today is the day we celebrate the birth of our first constitutional president of the United States. There were presidents before him, but under the Constitution, he was the very first, and he was a good one, too. Now, transportation is the topic of the Hot Topic Luncheon that's coming up this Thursday at the Goldsboro Event Center. Starts at 12:30, goes till about 2 o'clock. And this will be the Hot Topic Luncheon sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce of Wayne County. Sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce. It's $25 for Chamber members, $35 for non-members. Secretary of Transportation Jim Trogdon will be the speaker. And he knows what he's talking about. Roads and stuff like that. He's an engineer, by the way. He was named the Secretary of the Department of Transportation of North Carolina back in January of this year. So he's the man, and he'll be here on the 23rd, this Thursday. You need to call the Chamber office if you want to know more, or you want to go ahead and make your reservations. Have no reservations about making reservations. That's on 919-734-2241, 734-2241, and that will be at the Goldsboro Event Center on South Slocum Street. Okay? Wind blowing. A couple of years ago, we videotaped an event in the Nahunta area called Top Soccer, and Top Soccer is returning. Top Soccer is their goal is to provide soccer opportunities for young athletes with physical and/or mental disabilities. Prior soccer experience is not necessary, but young athletes with physical or mental disabilities. Certified and experienced coaches will run the exercise games. We did this, took a video of this, and it was amazing how much fun this is for these young people who are so involved. And this is a big effort by a lot of people, and it's just fantastic. If you're interested, email no later than March 30th. So you have the entire month of March. And that email address is, and it's a long one, here we go, WCUSC topsoccer@gmail.com. Or let me give you a phone number. That's even better. 919-584-2998. 584-2998. You can also go on Facebook, look under Top Soccer of Goldsboro. Top Soccer of Goldsboro on Facebook. We'll talk more about that during the month of March, and that is an amazing event. I hope you're able to go to that. It's going to be in the Nahunta, probably the same place, I would think, in Nahunta, don't you think? You can also register at Herman Park Center. I didn't see that till just this moment. Register at Herman Park Centers or at the City of Goldsboro website, Goldsboro Parks and Rec, REC.com.
And it's free.
It is free. It is free. It is free. Eat more shad, right? That's a saying they have down east of here. That's eat more shad. That's the thing down around just in the Kinston area. Eat more shad. 2016 shad fishing tournament here in Wayne County is getting underway on March 19th. It's an all-day affair. March 19th, that's a Saturday. Starts at 7 A and goes to 4 P. There's a $20 entry fee per angler. $20 per angler. So if you got the right angles, it's 20 bucks. Register at the Easy Bait and Tackle. Easy Bait and Tackle, Highway 117 South there, just before you get to the Neuse River Bridge. 2016 shad fishing tournament, sponsored by Easy Bait and Tackle and other people too. It's not just Gary, but it's a $20 entry fee. There you go.
That is fun.
That is fun, and let me tell you something. Gary Bevel loves to get kids interested in fishing. Loves to get kids involved, and this is a lot of fun for children. Teaching them how to fish, showing them how to fish, all that kind of stuff, and they have a ball doing it.
The adults do too.
And the adults do too, yeah. What is this?
That is the Wayne County Rabies Clinics.
Rabies Clinic.
The Rabies Clinic will be sponsored by the County of Wayne on April 1st and April the 8th. And the cost will be $5 per dog or cat.
$5? That's a deal.
That is a deal.
That is a deal.
Coming up Saturday, April the 1st, from 8 to 11, they will be at Eastern Wayne High School. And that afternoon, from 1 to 3, they will be at Southern Wayne High School.
Okay. So in the northern part of the county at 8 o'clock on April 1st, and the southern part of the county on April 1st at 1 o'clock.
That's right.
Eastern Wayne, then Southern Wayne.
That's correct.
All right. They're going to do it a week later, and we'll give you details on that later on. Alan Armstrong is going to be featured at the University of Mount Olive as they host a faculty recital. Now, he's on the faculty there, and we've talked to Alan several times. But on March 16th at 7:30 in the Hazel Waters Carnegie Arena Assembly Hall, he has invited Pam Kelly, Chris Ellis, Karen Bessie, Krista Kayla, violins, Josh Doggett, and Nicole Basamello, violas, and Barbara Gates will be on cello. Now, they're going to join him in a performance of Felix Mendelssohn's Octet, Opus 20. Excuse me. The octet is considered by many to be the most challenging work ever composed in the genre. So again, Mendelssohn's Octet, Opus 20, again at the University of Mount Olive on March 16th at 7:30 with a ton of strings, violins, violas, and cello. All right, that's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, one of my favorite events. Guess what? Friday, April 7th. It is the Shriners Friday Fish Fry. That'll be coming up on April 7th. Starts at 11, goes till 2. Starts up again at 4, goes till 7 p.m. And for only $8, you get fried fish, coleslaw, potato salad, and hush puppies. And this all supports the Shriners of Wayne County. Proceeds will benefit the Wayne Shrine Club. Now, this is not the Shriners Hospital benefit, but this will be proceeds to help the Shriners continue with the many projects that they do here in Wayne County. These payments are not tax deductible, but drive-through and takeouts available at Herman Park and Herman Park Center. You drive through Herman Park, or you eat in at Herman Park Center, or you can drive through in Mount Olive, right on Highway 55 across from Mount Olive Center next to Robert's Machine Shop. Only $8 per plate. And it is good stuff, and you need to support the Shriners. The Shriners do such important work here in Wayne County. They do a wonderful job. So, again, that's April 7th. That's a Friday. 11 to 2 and 4 to 7 p.m. The Shriners Spring Fish Fry, the Spring Fish Fry. And they want to thank everybody for supporting the Wayne Shrine Club here in Wayne County. They certainly do a wonderful job. You know, and somebody was asking me about the Shriners, these mini trucks, these mini rigs that they drive. None of this money goes to the mini rigs. Those mini rigs are privately owned. They buy them out of their own pocket. And any maintenance work that's to be done comes out of their own pockets. Out of their own pocket. They own them. None of this money goes to the mini rigs. There's such a thing as road runners. The Shriners have road runners. Those are people that pick up children and take them to the hospital in Greenville in a car. They take the child and a guardian with them, or a parent with them, to the hospital, and the gas and the travel expenses and all that money comes out of their own pocket. They pay for that. So support the Shriners. They really do wonderful work here in Wayne County. And we got to get George in here. George, we got to get you in here. Okay? So we're going to go to our next interview, our first interview, the next segment of the program, and that's coming up next on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Today we're at Wayne Community College, and we're in the office of Ms. Elvira Johnson. And how are you doing? Thanks for talking with us.
Doing great.
What do you do? What do you do?
Well, my job title is a career counselor, but I actually just help people to decide on if they're on the right career path or what career path they want to be on if they are undecided.
Wow. I knew there had to be someone like you doing that sort of thing. So do people, when they come to Wayne Community College, or some people are on track. They know exactly, and they're focused. They're exactly what they want to do. But there are some who do not, and
Right.
that's where you come in. Is that right?
Well, actually, for both of those people, there are some people who don't know what they want to do, and that's really because they don't really know that much about their own personality, although they've been living with themselves for years. And a career is really an extension of your own personality. So if you can kind of tap into what kind of a person you are and who you like to hang out with and what kind of work do you have a knack for, your talent, your skills, that would be the perfect career for you.
Some people don't find their place in a career until later in life. Is that true or not?
Absolutely true. And it may not be that they haven't found their place. They were just kind of working up towards that, because a perfect career for a person it involves skills and talents. So you may take a detour or a stepping stone to get to acquire those talents and those skills that will lead you to your perfect career.
That is so true. Would you say that you may not feel that a career that you're in would be what you're looking for necessarily, but you gain experience from these varied careers, and you use those later in life when you do find a career you're looking for?
Absolutely. I mean, I didn't start off to be a career counselor, but my alternative careers as in engineer and in culinary arts and working in the hotel business and then as an educator makes me perfect for this job that I have now.
You started out as an engineer.
That's right.
Oh, I love trains.
Oh, no, I'm the rambling wreck from Georgia Tech.
Oh, are you really?
That's right. That kind of engineer.
Oh, what sort of engineering were you?
Industrial engineer.
Industrial,
So I worked in manufacturing for, Burlington and Duracell. So
Oh, yeah.
So that makes me perfect because I can talk technical with and then for community college and then business, and then of course I had a culinary arts degree also.
Oh, wow.
So I run the gamut, a little bit of everything.
That's wonderful. Well, that certainly made you that much more well-rounded.
Absolutely.
And you use this background and these talents and this knowledge
Right.
as a career counselor.
Right. And the other thing is there are some people that know exactly what they want to do, like you said, but they just don't know how to get there.
Yes.
They don't understand that it takes, you're looking at about 8 years of school if you're going to be a doctor, 10 for anesthesiologist, that type of thing. So they get discouraged along the way if they don't have a good game plan mapped out. So that's another thing I really help people with.
Wow, you are a valuable person.
Well, that's what they tell me.
Yes.
Tell that to our college president so he can give me a raise.
Dr.
please.
Walker. Yes, I can see how your talents and knowledge and interest in students here at Wayne Community College would be very valuable to the college. So tell me about Elvira Johnson. Where's home for you? Where are you from?
Well, my father was in the military, so I was born in Charleston, and I am a global citizen. I've lived inside and outside of the United States, so I have a really good appreciation for the United States and also the world. So, I'm a real global citizen.
Well, that just adds to it. That knowledge of other places, if you will, certainly helps make you that much more an interesting person, frankly.
Right. I mean, I think so. A lot of experiences.
So I know what you said about the U.S., but where are some of the more interesting places you've lived?
Well, I started school when I was in Germany, and I was in high school when I was in Hawaii, middle school and high school.
Wow.
So, that really, when I came back over, unfortunately or fortunately, when I came back to the States, just a normal student outside of the United States is one of the top students in the United States.
Yes.
So that really have made me push myself and really experience, I'm not going to say a better education, but education in a different environment.
Yeah. Very interesting. Gee whiz. So how long have you been here at the college?
On March 1st, I'll be here for 1 year.
Wow.
I actually I went to high school here. I went to Goldsboro High School, and then I went to Georgia for for college, and then, a couple of jobs around in North Carolina. Then I ended up back here.
Okay. Very good. Well, Ms. Johnson, you have a couple of events coming up soon you want to tell us about. What's going on?
That's right. Well, this year is actually the 25th anniversary of the career fair that we have here at the college.
25 years.
25 years.
Amazing.
So we're kind of doing it up big. We're going to have a whole week of activities. We start off, the career fair is March the 22nd on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So we start off the Wednesday before with a career fashion show. And we're doing that in conjunction with a couple of the boutiques here in town. And then we're going to have some workshops to prepare students, their resume and all that, to prepare them for the career fair. I'm going to hold an etiquette dinner, we had one in the fall, so to help students in business and professional situations that they may find themselves in, and followed by a panel discussion that Tuesday right before the career fair, which will be on Wednesday.
Wow. And again, the date on that?
Wednesday, March the 22nd.
Okay.
We've got about 45 slots for businesses to come in, and so if anyone's interested, they can just get in touch with me to let me know.
And they get in touch with you. Do they need to make reservations? They need to register?
Absolutely. We'll need to register for the career fair. You can do that on my website, on the Wayne Community College website for career services, or give me a call, and I'll get you registered.
Okay, so that's waynecc.edu.
That's right.
/career services?
Correct.
Oh, just a guess.
Okay.
But what's your phone number if they should have a question or want to call?
My direct phone number here is 919-739-7005.
Okay, very good.
And I'm a one-woman show, so if you ask for career services, you'll get me.
Get you, okay. Okay, and there is a second event as well, as I believe.
Yes. Now that's just for the career fair, but throughout the semester, I do have events. I have a lunch and learn for students once a month to kind of keep them brushed up. This is the spring semester, so this is a time where a lot of students are graduating, and so they need to start thinking about getting a job. Other students have been in school now for a year, so that career path that we were talking about, this is a 2-year college, so do they want to continue with their education, or do they want to get out and start working? So I have a monthly lunch and learn workshop along with mock interviews where students can practice interviewing for that job that they really want.
That should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is for me.
What's coming up?
Yeah, it's called Career Coach. This is it's a program. It's a software program. It's really like a career assessment program, a career research program that encompasses everything in career services. There's an assessment for people who don't really know what they want to do, and so it's like a personality and an interest assessment to give you an idea of a framework that these are some areas that may interest you.
And this is open to whom?
To everyone.
Anybody who is interested in this.
Anyone who's interested, it's open source software that you can access through our college website.
Really?
Yes.
Anyone from the comfort of their own home
That's
can
right.
access this information.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Sure, and a lot of high school students and middle school students actually go on there. There are even people who are currently working in a job, and if you think, is this right for me? Because every Wednesday rolls around, I kind of start dreading, being here. But it's an open source software where you can go and take a career assessment. You can actually look at labor market information for the county and for the state, and to see, is the career that you're contemplating, is it increasing or decreasing? The salary that you're getting, is that a normal salary or average salary for the area? Because the labor market information is local, and it's not on a national level.
So how does one access this?
It's called Career Coach, and if you go into the Wayne Community College website, www.waynecc.edu, Right up at the top banner, you'll see a button that says Career Coach, and then you click on that, and then there's another button there that says Get Started, and that'll start you with the assessment.
And that's on the main page.
On the main page, and there's also a resume template there too. If you go to apply for a job, that's what the first thing they say. Okay, let me see your resume. And most people are like, oh my God, where do I start? But there's a really good resume template there to get you started.
And this is already in place.
That's in place. Our kickoff was about a month ago. We had like a little soft opening, and students love it. It's something that has everything right there, and they can create a resume. They can figure out what type of career they may think they may be interested in, and then they come talk to me, and we talk about how to make that happen.
This is fantastic. So anybody who has any student who may have a question about the direction in which they want to go, and they're not just not certain yet where they want to go, this can help
very
tremendously.
Much. Yes.
And for those who already have a career who think, well, is this right for me? I've been doing this for 20 years, but maybe I'm ready for something else.
That's right. That's right. And it actually, if you kind of have an idea that this is like, say, hey, I think I want to go into healthcare, well, it can give you a lot of options. I want to be a nurse even. Well, it'll list all the different types of nurses and tell you the average salary of those working in the area, how many of the nurses are working in each field in the area.
Specific to Wayne County.
Absolutely.
How about that? That's wonderful.
And it's called Career Coach, and we're really excited about it.
And it's at waynecc.edu.
That's right.
Well, tell me, what are the hot areas right now? I know technology areas always have been popular and interesting. What about some of the others?
Well, healthcare is always a big area. There's a lot of time and energy that goes into that, and it's a very competitive field, but it's something that is very transferable. Because the healthcare field healthcare is one of the biggest employers here in the county, along with in the state or anywhere. I mean, since we live in a military community, there's a lot of transient people in the area. So that's one thing that we see that's something that's universal, can transfer to anywhere that a person may be deployed. So healthcare is one that's coming up, and also education. And a field that's really emerging now is elderly care.
Oh.
Because we know that, the gerontology, the baby boomers are aging, aren't we?
I've heard we are.
Yes.
Well, you were quick with that one. You just threw that one all over me there. But yeah, I guess we are, aren't we?
We are.
I try not to feel that though.
Right. As young as you feel.
Yeah.
But that's a field that's really emerging, and so I suspect that we'll see some other jobs and facilities open in that field as well.
Yeah, every day I guess you hear or see more and more of new business and in fact industry leaning toward helping the elderly or in that area of business.
Absolutely, we do have I know of one, maybe two new facilities that are being built right here in near Goldsboro, and with the facilities that we already have in place. So, and then you mentioned manufacturing as well. This is an area that is very coming up and coming in manufacturing. So the technology jobs and those supporting jobs that we specialize in, like welding or electronics or technicians, that's something that we really do a lot of here as well.
Have we gotten into robotics here at the college?
Absolutely. It's called mechatronics.
Yes, it is.
It's actually a combination of mechanical engineering and electrical engineering. Employers used to hire 2 guys or 2 girls for that, but now if that's one person that can embody that, is very valuable.
That from what I've seen and heard, that is just there's no way to go but up with that. That it's an expanding, enormous industry.
Yes,
robotics.
It's very exciting and kind of scary because our
really
lives
is.
are being taken over.
Seems to be.
That's right.
They seem to be taken over by robotics. What about in aviation? Do we still have aviation covered here at the college?
Absolutely. That's a steady field.
Airframe?
Yes, in conjunction with the Air Force Base being here, and then one of the neighboring colleges, Lenore Community College, has a drone program right now. So, we're in a really good position to work with the base and with surrounding colleges to be an area that draws people in actually for aviation.
There's only 58 community colleges in North Carolina, and this is one of the finest you'll find anywhere. There's so many opportunities for people, and it's so inexpensive.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a fraction of the cost.
Exactly.
Just even going to an in-state school,
Yeah.
and university school. So this is a great year a great way, a good place to start off your education, and then transfer on to a 4-year college.
That's right. Or they can just go to work right out of Wayne Community
Yeah.
College with an associate's degree.
Yeah, like what we say is we're changing lives, we're changing generations. A person may have grown up in a certain income level, but just 1 or 2 years of a degree can actually change the trajectory of your life and your descendants, from then on.
There was a time, and it wasn't that long ago, when people could get by with a high school education, but it's hard to do now.
Very hard.
It really is. To
Very
get a
hard.
decent job.
Yes. Yes.
Get a decent career, I should say.
Yes, I mean, and if you look at the requirements for a lot of the jobs that are now, high school diploma, there are on a lot of them, but if you want a chance to move up and, have a living wage, then you're getting into at least some college.
You really do need that. Okay, so coming up in March, the career fair, 25th year.
25th year.
Wow, that's amazing. And of course, your ongoing seminars.
Yes.
Workshops.
Mock interviews, seminars, and then we will have, the events that will surround the career fair week, the fashion show, and, the workshops.
And you're going to let us know about that in plenty of time so we can talk about it, right?
Plenty of time.
One quick question about the workshops. Is that only for community college students?
Well, not just for students. Well, anyone that's here. I mean, we have them. They're not really open up to the community because it's a lunch and learn. But we have curriculum students. We have high school students here. Basic skills. People are getting their GED. Any student that is attending the college for any reason is open.
Can come to this.
Come to that.
The lunch and learn.
Right.
Oh wow.
And then of course the career fair is open to the public.
Okay, let me see how my memory is. 919-739-7005.
That's correct.
739-7005 is the number, direct number, to Career Services, where you will find Ms. Elvira Johnson. And I thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you so much,
All right,
Wayne.
thank you. And we're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Today is Wednesday, isn't it?
It is.
It is the 2-2. It is the 22nd day of February, Washington's birthday. Yeah, we celebrated President's Day back on Monday because it's a federal holiday, and they like to have that sort of thing on Monday, and that way everybody gets a three-day weekend. But it's actually President's Day came about because of Lincoln's birthday on February 12th and Washington on the 22nd, so they kind of combined them together and just call it President's Day. Let's see, what is special about today? Today's the 2-2, the 22nd day. Today is Woolworth's Day. It is also National Margarita Day. My goodness, how about that? It's also Pink Shirt Day. Let me tell you what that's about. That's about anti-bullying. It's about anti-bullying. If you're supporting the pink shirt effort, that means you're supporting anti-bullying. Bullying is a big problem. It's become a big problem. Maybe they're able to do something about it, but it's Pink Shirt Day it is. Today is also World Thinking Day. I think about the world a lot. Almost. Well, sometimes I do. I don't think about it much. I do think about it. I can't make up my mind. Anyway, I'm thinking about it. Anyway, today is also Inconvenience Yourself Day. Do that a lot, I guess. Today is also Tex Avery Day. Now, Tex Avery was a cartoonist. And if you watch any of the cartoons of the 30s and 40s, you've seen his name. And 20s, he was brilliant. He was, in fact, the inspiration for many of the guys. He was the inspiration for Chuck Jones and for Bob Clampett, who did a lot of the Bugs Bunny stuff. And he was just a big inspiration for many cartoonists, including Hanna-Barbera. Yeah, and Bria McCoy. Yeah, just thought I'd throw that out. Anyway, that's what makes today special. Let's take a look at our trivia question for today.
You've actually got one.
I actually have one here. Today's trivia question is the category television doctors. Television doctors, that's the question. That's the category. Television doctors, right? Everybody's familiar, or most people are familiar with a TV show called Grey's Anatomy. If they'd stop killing off people, it would probably be a pretty good show. But anyway, that's beside the point. I think Bria liked that one. Anyway, it would be a good show because it's a dramedy. It's a comedy and a drama kind of sort of thing. But anyway, in what city is the setting for the TV show Grey's Anatomy? What's the city where you would find the setting, which is the setting of Grey's Anatomy? Okay? Okay, that's the trivia question, and we'll have an answer for you in the next segment of the program, and that'll be coming up next on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Today, Brooke Bitzenhofer joins us from the University of Mount Olive, and thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate very much your coming in.
Yes.
What do you do at Mount Olive?
I'm the Assistant Director of Alumni Relations.
All right, what does that mean? What is alumni relations?
Well, we take care of our alumni. We keep in contact with them, keep good relationships. Of course, we like to ask for donations from our alumni constituents to give back to their beloved institution of UMO. We do a lot of events, and that is what I'm here to talk about today.
Well, what kind of event is coming up, Brooke?
So we have a new semi-formal event coming up February 25th. It's called An Evening with UMO.
Okay.
And that will be...
Yes, I have heard of this.
Great.
Yes,
We're glad.
good
We've
stuff.
gotten the word out a little bit already. So it is coming up pretty soon. It's going to be off campus at the farm in Selma.
Right.
It's an entertainment venue that's nearby to Wake County, obviously in Johnston County and close to Wayne County as well, right off 95. It's going to be an evening of dinner, dancing, and live music.
Oh, wow.
Tickets,
that's great.
Yeah, I mean, can't beat it, right?
Dinner, dancing, and
Live music.
Entertainment.
Live music. Only $50 per person.
Really?
For a night out with dinner and live music. Not a big price to pay.
That is not bad at all.
No.
So tell me about, the dinner. Do you know anything about the dinner? What are you?
I'm not sure what it's going to be exactly yet. We have an alumni board member who's
It's gonna be
taking
at the
care of
farm.
that. It's going to be at the farm,
Right.
and it's going to be catered by Cannon Catering in Raleigh.
Okay.
And the music will be by Jack 180, which is a local band in Wilmington,
Right.
and actually the lead singer is an alumna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
So we're excited about that. Now, the big items that we will have at this event, that's a big attraction, is our large raffle items.
Oh, boy.
They are $25 per ticket.
Okay.
And they are, one of them, the most notable, is a free trip on our free spot on our 2018 trip to Spain.
Really?
Yes.
Somebody's going to win a trip to Spain
Yes.
for $25?
For $25.
Oh, wow.
Pretty good.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That is wonderful.
So I'm putting all my tickets in that bucket.
There you go.
Although they are selling the best. Now we also have 4 other items. We have 2 other trips. One is a 7-night stay in Los Cabos, Mexico.
That's a big one.
Airfare not included, but a 3-bedroom house, private beach access.
How many nights?
7 nights.
Wow. For $25?
$25. Someone will
airfare.
win. Someone will win. Yes.
That is amazing.
Yes. We also have a 3-night stay in Canada at a Fairmont Chateau in Whistler, Canada, with a $500 gift card for either ski or golf for 2 people.
For
So,
$25?
$25. Still the same price, Wayne.
Amazing. Wow.
And we will also have a coastal escape for those that want to stay local in North Carolina. In Swansboro, they'll have a 2-night stay at the Hampton Inn with also a $100 gift certificate to a spa in Swansboro. And for maybe those males or females who like to fish, a deep sea fishing trip in Swansboro as well.
Well, that's wonderful.
And lastly, to round it out for the foodies out there, we have a tour of fine dining, which is going to include several gift cards from upscale restaurants from Eastern NC.
Wow.
Yes.
This is a big night.
It is, and we are pre-selling these tickets, and we have limited quantities available.
You know, I thought going to the farm was one big thing, and then of course you know the nice catered meal.
Yes.
That makes it wonderful, and for only $50. But then you throw in the live entertainment. That's great. $50. That's a deal. Then you put in all this other stuff. Now that's exciting.
It is. We are very excited.
And this is a fundraiser for the university.
It is. All proceeds from this event will go towards scholarships for our students. 100%
Wonderful.
of the proceeds. And we also, the night of, we will have other raffle items that are a little on a smaller scale of the trips, like jewelry items, Yeti cups, things like that. Will be $5 a pop, but you have to be at the event for those. Now, the large raffle items that are $25, you do not have to be present to win. You can visit our website, www.umo.edu/eveningwithumo.
There it is.
To purchase those tickets. And you do not have to be present to win, although we would love to have you. And you can visit that website to register and or purchase your tickets.
This is a wonderful evening.
We think so.
And what's the date
Will
on
you
that?
be there, Wayne?
What's the date on it again?
Check your dates.
I gotta check my
It
calendar.
is February 25th, starting at 6 p.m., and that is a Saturday, $50 per person. Sounds like the perfect date night.
It does. It does. February 25th. That's at the end of the month,
It is.
more or less. It's about a month from now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Close to it. Close to a month from now. That's an evening with UMO. Not only a big evening of big dinner and big entertainment for only $50, but
Yes.
all these beautiful and wonderful raffle items. A trip to Spain. I can't believe that.
And that trip to Spain is a 10-day trip. And
10 days.
10 days. That includes your airfare, your lodging, and some meals.
Wow.
Yes.
Now
So
that's a biggie.
is very exciting. And since it is coming up so soon, the RSVP deadline is February 10th.
Okay. RSVP by February 10th. That is
Yes.
very soon. So get on the phone and make your reservations
Yes.
as of now. Right.
Give us a call, 919-299-4626, or visit our website, which is listed on the screen.
That's right. That's on the screen. 299-4626.
That's it.
299-4626. Make your an RSVP right away. And you can order tickets online.
You can order tickets online for the raffles. You can register to come.
do it all.
Choose what you'd like.
Wow. Brooke, this is wonderful. Brooke Bitzenhofer is with the Alumni Relations at the University of Mount Olive. And again, 919-299-4626 is the number to call. And the web address on the screen. You can see it right there, right across the bottom of the screen, right here. See? Right on her name there. Brooke, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you coming in. We are back on Wayne Goldsboro Television on this Wednesday, middle of the week already. February the 22nd, just a few days left in the entire month. In fact, less than a week. Because this month only has ever how many days it has. Anyway, dodgeball. Tell us about the dodgeball.
It's on Wednesdays in March. It's $10 per player.
Every Wednesday?
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
In March.
In March.
$10 per player, which includes your T-shirt. The games begin at 6 p.m. You can register at Herman Park Center. The games will be played at Greenwood Middle School Gym.
Okay, in Greenwood Middle School, which is out West Ash Street, East Ash Street, register at Herman Park Center, 739-7491. 739-7491. All right. What is this?
The Special Olympics Yard Sale Fundraiser, April 1st, from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. The spaces can be rented for $10. They includes an 8-foot table. Sale will be held at Herman Park Center, and you must register as a seller by March the 28th.
Okay.
For more information, call 919-739-7451, and all the proceeds go to the Special Olympics Athlete Council Club.
All right. Very good. Oh, what's that?
What is that, Wayne? Pruning trees and shrubs.
I love prunes.
Coming up this Friday, February the 24th,
Maybe not.
at 9 a.m. to noon at the Wayne County Extension Office at 208 West Chestnut Street, Jessica Strickland will talk about how to properly prune your trees and shrubs.
That's right. And it's free.
It is free.
It is free, and this is day after tomorrow, so you need to get on the program here and call up and register, because you were supposed to have registered for this before now. It was like Monday or so. But anyway.
Contact 919-731-1520, and I'm pretty sure you can get in.
You probably can. You probably can. But they need to know how many people are coming, so you do need to pre-register this, because you got handouts to hand out. right? Starts at 9, goes till noon, and this is Friday. Counseling for women veterans in a group setting. And this takes place the second Wednesday of every month at the Goldsboro Veterans Office on East Ash Street. Goldsboro Veteran Services Office is at 2001D East Ash Street, and this is counseling for women veterans in a group setting the second Wednesday of each month. And it says here that you can get together and discuss readjustment issues, become more educated with PTSD, learn how to work with family members who just may not understand, and learn that you're not alone. This is coming up the second Wednesday of each month, and it starts at 10 o'clock at the Goldsboro Veterans Services Office. Is that it?
That's it.
That's it? That's it?
That's it.
We got to go.
Trivia answer.
We got to go. We'll be back tomorrow. But first, I have the answer to today's trivia question. Today's trivia question category is TB doctors. And the question was, for TB doctors, is in what city does the television show Grey's Anatomy take place? What's the setting? The answer to that question is it's on the West Coast, and the answer is, what's the answer? Seattle. The answer is Seattle. And that's going to do it for today. We'll be back tomorrow, right? We'll be back tomorrow, I hope. They'll let us in the building. So until then, please drive carefully, always wear your seatbelt, and until tomorrow, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner.
And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television.